update. Bobrisky cries out, begs court to allow him do this over his 6-month jail term. Bobrisky, the infamous cross-dresser, is challenging the 6-month prison sentence handed over by the Federal High Court in Lagos for his involvement in currency abuse. Bobrisky's lawyer, Bimbo Kusanu, filed an appeal on his behalf, seeking to have the Federal High Court in Lagos change his 6-month prison term to a 50,000 naira fine per count of the 4 charges he received. Justice Abimbola Awoboro had handed down the sentence on April 12, 2024, after Bobrisky was convicted of abusing the naira note. Bobrisky had on April 5, 2024, pleaded guilty to 4 counts of abuse of the naira preferred against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The judge, in handing down the sentence to the crossdresser, emphasized that the ruling should discourage others from abusing and mutilating the naira. Nevertheless, in his official notice of appeal submitted to the Court of Appeals, the crossdresser implored the higher court to take into account his clean criminal record. He argued that the punishment imposed by the trial court was excessive and went against the mandatory guidelines outlined in the Administration of Criminal Justice Law regarding sentences. He pointed out that the lower court failed to take into account the appellant's favorable background, given that he promptly admitted guilt to the allegation without causing any undue delay in the court proceedings. Additionally, he highlighted the defendant's compliance with EFCC when he was initially summoned for questioning. Such actions demonstrated his willingness to cooperate during the investigative process that ultimately led to the charges against him. The judgment rendered by the trial court, which assigned the harshest punishment of 6 months incarceration with no possibility of paying a fine to the defendant, who was a first-time offender, is deemed excessive. The knowledgeable judge presiding over the trial made a legal and factual mistake when imposing the full 6-month prison term on the defendant without the possibility of fine, contradicting the stipulations outlined in Section 416(2)(d) of the 2015 Administration of Criminal Justice Act. This section specifically outlines the guidelines that the trial court must adhere to. The appellant has been subjected to an unjust ruling by the trial court that imposed the maximum sentence, causing a miscarriage of justice. The rationale provided by the knowledgeable trial court for giving the appellant the maximum penalty based on the perception of foreign individuals regarding the abuse of the naira is flawed. The essence of the Central Bank Act 2007, under which the appellant charges for, is to prevent Nigerians from engaging in unauthorized activities with the naira and not to base judgment on the views of foreign nationals regarding the handling of the naira. The trial court overlooked the appellant's favorable background as he cooperated during the investigation. The appellant promptly responded to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission's invitation and exhibited commendable conduct throughout the legal process. The trial court's sentencing of the appellant reflects a lack of prudent and fair discretion, resulting in an unjust miscarriage of justice for the appellant. Stay connected for more exciting news like this. Like, share, comment, and also subscribe to this channel for more news like this.